Her smile was a blade, slicing through the quiet of our life when she announced, "An open marriage is every wife's fantasy." Her words landed like a verdict, sharp and unyielding. "I'm opening our marriage, whether you agree or not." In that moment, 15 years of vows shattered, as quick as a single breath. I didn't yell, didn't hurl insults or smash fists into walls. I stood frozen, hands heavy at my sides, as betrayal's cold grip tightened around my chest. The air grew dense, each inhale bitter with the tang of rust. 2 days later, she was on the floor, tears streaming, pleading to seal what she'd broken. But the keys had already turned, not just on our home, but on the life we'd shared. Before her declaration, we were the couple others envied. Lazy Sunday mornings with coffee on the deck, our laughter bouncing through the house, a bond woven from steady, unspoken devotion. Or so I believed. I was mistaken. Trust doesn't vanish in a blaze of theft. It erodes, like fruit forgotten in shadow. When she spoke those words, I didn't fight. I observed. I saw her slip out that night, her hair styled like she was young again. I noticed her phone hum with strange numbers, her lips weaving lies while her eyes betrayed the truth. There was another man, as there always is, lurking for a fracture to exploit. Finding him was simple. A tired bartender past his prime, mistaking my wife's waning charm for a prize. He gazed at her like a kid clutching a live grenade, unaware it was aimed at his own heart. I didn't erupt. I collected evidence, watching the pattern take shape. A receipt tucked deep in her bag, a password scrawled carelessly, late nights that didn't align. With calm precision, I pieced it together, like studying a chessboard before the final move. When I had enough, I acted. First, the finances. I shifted our savings to an account beyond her reach, all done silently legally, with a pen's quiet stroke. Then the house, which she'd never cared to have in her name, a detail she once waved off. Now it was her trap. Finally, her reputation. I gathered every damning trace. Texts laced with flirtation, photos that left no defense, locations and times meticulously logged. I assembled it all into a file so airtight it could choke a courtroom. Then I set the scene. A Saturday dinner, billed as a civil talk about boundaries. She arrived glowing victorious. He was cocky, untouched. I greeted them with wine and a smile so hollow only the naive would trust it. After dessert, I stepped away, returning with a slim black folder. I placed it before them, sliding it across the table like a guillotine's blade. Her fingers shook as she lifted the cover. I said nothing, the images screamed. Her face paled, color bleeding away in agonizing slivers. He glanced at me, then her, his arrogance collapsing into something small and wretched. "I trusted you," I said, my voice a steady blade. "Now you have each other." She wept, he squirmed. The consequences were swift and brutal. I filed for divorce the next day, citing irreconcilable differences, backed by evidence no judge could ignore. She walked away with nothing but a stained name and gossip that spread like sparks in dry grass. Her lover? His job vanished when an anonymous dossier, detailing his workplace lapses and ethical failures, landed on his boss's desk. They were left with each other, two shattered souls clutching the ruins they'd built. Weeks later, she appeared at my door, drenched from rain, trembling, her eyes swollen with remorse. "Please," she begged, "let's shut it again. Let's rebuild." I looked at her, truly saw her, and felt only absence. No warmth, no anger, just the sharp clarity of a man who'd already mourned what was lost. I stepped back, the door easing closed between us, its lock snapping shut with a sound so faint, so final, it rivaled a bullet's crack. I walked away unburdened, free of regret or guilt. Some endings aren't sorrows. They're the quiet execution of misplaced faith. I never longed for her, not once. The open marriage she craved had unraveled her world, and I was at last free.